red tape to keep the truth confined.
All right, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? All right, up front with me, Catherine and Claudio. Where are you guys from? Switzerland. Welcome aboard. And then behind me, Gail, Keith, Matthew, and Matthew. How you guys doing? Where are you guys from? Boston, England. All right. Well, I'm Jim. I'll be your pilot, your tour guide, and your host along the way. Who's first time? 1, 2, 3 of us. I'm just kidding. I heard that you're a little nervous back there, Gail. Are you nervous of flying or are you nervous of heights? Or both? We won't do any of that. Don't you worry about that. It's a beautifully calm morning this morning. So yeah, this should be a nice smooth flight. You'll be like, holy cow, that was a helicopter. Don't let the hype fool you what Hollywood has done to us. Anyway, I'm Jim. I'll be your pilot, your tour guide, your host. Go ahead and start taking pictures. It's a pleasure to have you guys aboard with us here at Serenity. And we're going to go ahead and start on out. I got to talk to the airport. I'll be back with you guys in 2 minutes or so. Enjoy the music. Enjoy the fun. I'll be right back. All right, back with you guys now. That wasn't so bad, now was it? Out to the left is the town of Boulder City, Nevada. Boulder City, Nevada was created back in the 1930s by the federal government to house the workers of the Hoover Dam. And when the government built that city right there, well, they built that city, they built that city on... Yeah, you heard Gail singing all by herself? She helped me out. Good work, Gail. Always the most nervous person has the most fun. I'm telling you, every time it always works out that way. Anyway, that's because they get all those nerves, their adrenaline's going, and then they realize there's nothing to be nervous about, and they're like, oh, let's turn it into anxious fun. Anyway, they didn't really build it on rock and roll. They built it as a non-gambling and a non-drinking city because that's the city that built the Hoover Dam, and they didn't want all those damn workers to go home at the end of the day and spend all their damn money drinking and gambling. They knew that would make the wives very upset. Then the wives would go out to the dam the next day, push the workers off. They'd have no more damn workers, and that'd be a problem. Today remains the only non-gambling city, but you can drink there if you want to. The Hoover Dam was built back in the 30s, named after President Herbert Hoover, which tells me if you're a president in this great country of ours and you do good, they name things after you. So one day maybe I can become a president, they'll name something after me. It'll be the Jim Dam, and if you guys are ever mad at me, you'll just say, damn it, Jim. Behind the Hoover Dam is one of the largest man-made lakes in the world. The largest in North America, the 7th largest in the world. It's Lake Mead, and we're looking at part of it. Lake Mead generates electricity through the dam for Southern California, Arizona, and Nevada, and it is the main drinking supply for Las Vegas. 90% of the water going to Vegas comes from the lake there in front of us, which means if you guys ever go out to the lake and have a good day on the lake, make sure you don't go pee-pee in the water, because you got to go home later. We're going to make a right turn here, and in the front, you'll start to see Memorial Bridge and the Hoover Dam behind it. Memorial Bridge was built after the 9/11 attacks in 2001. It took 10 years for that bridge to be completed. It stands 300 meters or 900 feet above the Colorado River. And it is a bypass to the Hoover Dam because ever since 9/11, they've been inspecting all vehicles crossing the dam for explosives. That was creating huge traffic lines when they first started that, so they created that bridge. 10 years later, there it stands. It separates Arizona and Nevada, and it bridges the gap between the two. On the right side is Arizona, on this side is Nevada. Named Memorial Bridge after Pat Tillman from Arizona and Mike O'Callahan from Nevada. Both lost their lives in the war on terror. It's to honor them. If you go over the bridge today, you don't get your vehicle inspected for bombs. If you go over the dam, you still do. So you're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. Directly behind the bridge is the famous Hoover Dam, standing a mere 240 meters or 735 feet off of the Colorado River. That dam is made of solid cement. They say there's enough cement in the dam if you were to stretch that cement out. You could stretch it out and make a 2-lane cement highway, which would stretch from New York City, New York, all the way to San Francisco, California, which is 3,000 miles or 5,000 kilometers coast to coast across the United States. That's a lot of damn cement. It took 9 years for the lake to fill up after the completion of the dam. 9 years is a long damn time, and that's my last damn joke because they get really damn old. If you ever watch the Transformers movies, you'd know Megatron lived in the dam. That's why we're listening to the Transformers theme song in the background. And you guys see the white line that goes around the entire lake? That white line is just a calcium deposit. When the lake filled up in 1944, the water sat there for about 40 years until they started using it in the Vegas Valley. And ever since they started using it, the water has been going down. As you see, that calcium stain shows us the water is not where it should be. We're about 33 meters or 110 feet low, which means if we run out of water here in the lake, that's really bad. No more electricity will be generated through the dam for Southern California, Arizona, and Nevada, so rates will go up. And that 90% of the water that's going to Vegas will no longer go there, which means since tourism makes up about 90% of the population all year, you guys will be without water if the lake runs out of water. So start learning how to take champagne showers while you're here on this trip. So it could be a possibility the next time. As we just crossed the lake, we've left Nevada. We're now in Arizona. So welcome to the Grand Canyon State. From left to right in front of us, you see the red dirt out there. That red dirt is iron ore that's rusted over time. So you guys are just looking at rust down below. Never before is rust something you'd consider beautiful. But today you guys could look at it and go, wow, that rust sure is pretty. Don't go setting your tools outside. You won't like that. Anybody ever been to a volcano before? Yes, 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 yes. Gail, no. You're the only one, Gail. Today's your first your time to go. Now you can be like everybody else. This is a volcano right here. It erupted 3 weeks ago. You see the whole front of it fell down? We're hoping it doesn't erupt today because our flight path brings it us very close to it. But but don't worry, we have early volcano detection awareness system on the aircraft. If it's going to blow up, we'll know it because the aircraft will do this. Oh no, it's going to blow. So as long as we don't have that happen, we should be A-okay. The last time it really erupted was 100 million years ago. There's T-Rex's footprints right out the door there. And as we climb on up, you guys will see the cauldron of the volcano, how it last erupted. There's the cauldron of the volcano as we're continuing to climb the big bulge in the middle. If it were to erupt, it'd come right out of that bulge in the middle. Like I said, we're really close, so we're hoping today's not the first time in 100 million years that thing decides to wake up. But you guys only have to worry about it for about a minute and a half. I got to worry about it 5 times a day for a minute and a half. Yeah.
A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious, somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Glad moonwalking in this here.
That's 7.5 minutes of my life every day that I'm in high stress alert. If you look out across the lake through the V-cut in the mountain out there about 10 o'clock, you see the V-cut's got a shadow in it. Directly behind that, there's some pinkish red-colored rocks back there. Again, that's just rusty rock, but that area out there is called the Bolo Fire. Now, the Bolo Fire has been home to some Hollywood movies. Some of the more famous ones that have been filmed out there have taken place on Mars, like Mission to Mars, The Red Planet, and the late 80s version of Total Recall starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, that's not the movie old Arnie said, "Earth to the choppers, get down, bitches out," because that was a Predator. It's one where he's married to Sharon Stone. He shot her and he said, "Consider that a divorce." So if you never saw it, go watch it. You know it's filmed out there and you'll remember that line.
We give it to the people, spread it across the country. Here we go back.
This is when you dance. When the chorus comes on, you can throw your hands up like the ceiling can't hold you.
So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Now, can I kick it? thank you. Yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on Shark Week. Raw, time to go off, gone. Deuces goodbye. I got a world to see. And my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer. Nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now, sing this song.
They're doing a sheep survey. I just was talking to them on the radio. So there's a bunch of bighorn sheep, mountain goats, wild horses, and donkeys down here. I don't hardly ever see them, but apparently they saw a whole bunch this morning already. So
Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put
but these are the old lava flows, and these old lava flows used to be molten hot magma. Today they're home to bighorn sheep, which what she's doing. She's looking for them. I guess they're finding out how many are here. I don't know what that does. Wild horses, donkeys, and antelope. So I've never seen the bighorn sheep on this mountain ever, but I see the wild horses and donkeys a lot. But apparently she's seen a whole bunch of them. Now there's a little road that comes down here. What's the other name they call a donkey? An ass. Yeah, good. Way to go. Well, just about 2 weeks ago, I saw a donkey walking right down the middle of this road. And I was like, hey, look, a donkey. He was not whatever it was you called him. He was actually pretty smart, right? Because he knew how to take the road instead of the hard ground that hurts your feet. He's like, I'm going to take the road. That's way easier.